Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Dr. Bhumika. Here is what I bring to you from the world of medicine. Eliminating sugar and starch in IBS is as effective as current recommendations, study finds. Symptoms for patients with the gastrointestinal disease, IBS, improved as much by eating less sugar and starch as for those who followed FODMAP, the diet currently recommended to patients. The results presented in a new study from Lund University in Sweden also show that weight loss is greater and sugar cravings are reduced among those who follow the starch and sucrose-reduced diet. Let's try giving these patients less sugar and starch, we thought, says Bodil Ohlsson, professor at Lund University and consultant at Skåne University Hospital. A few years ago, she led a study involving 105 patients with IBS. For 4 weeks, they ate significantly less sugar and starch, known as the starch and sugar reduced diet, SSRD. In addition to sweet treats, highly processed food, ready meals were also to be avoided. The results of that study showed that the SSRD diet greatly reduced IBS symptoms. The most common symptom of IBS are recurring pain and tightness in the abdomen and diarrhea and/or constipation. The current study, now published in the scientific journal Nutrients, addresses a question that no other research has previously questioned. How does SSRD compare to the current dietary recommendations for IBS, the FODMAP diet? The FODMAP is a restrictor, more regulated diet where lists of food that are allowed, not allowed must be consistently followed. This diet also excludes gluten and lactose. We launched this study in 2022 to compare SSRD and low FODMAP. 155 patients diagnosed with IBS were included and randomly allocated to follow either SSRD or low FODMAP for 4 weeks. They were not allowed to have been on a diet at the start of the trial but rather ate everything, says Bodil Ohlsson. Participants in both groups had to follow the basic principles of each diet, but they chose how often or regularly they ate. In both groups, regardless of the diet, IBS symptoms improved in 75 to 80% of the patients, which according to Bodil Ohlsson was even better than which was expected. In addition, weight loss after 4 weeks was greater in the SSRD group. Sugar cravings also decreased the most in this group, which is positive as IBS patients weigh more on average than healthy people, says Bodil Ohlsson. We wouldn't really even call SSRD a diet. It's how everyone should eat, not just those with IBS. And unlike low FODMAP, SSRD is easy to understand and easier to follow. You can eat everything when you are invited to dinner, just less of certain things. If you rest your stomach for the rest of the week, you can indulge a little one day, says Bodil Ohlsson. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Medical Dialogues. Stay tuned for more updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.